Alright everybody, here we are with more Monster Hunter Rise, again back at Shrine Ruins, my favorite map until the expansion comes out on the 30th. Gonna go ahead and grab my power coatings because we are back on the bow, and this time we are hunting none other than the Magnamalo. Kinda like in my eyes, he's like the first boss in the game. Like the first like big bad, the first like, oh yeah, you've been breezing through the game, well let me put a stop to that for you right now. Magnamalo is scary good. Now, I've got such good equipment that I'm not terribly worried about him right now, but when you're encountering him for the first time, he's gonna give you a run for your money, that's for sure. But I'll go ahead and cut back when we get into the action. For now, I'm gonna collect my spear bucks. Alright, and now we're stocking up on the Magnamalo. Gonna grab this honey and then get on in there. Magnamalo, as you'll be able to tell pretty quickly, is like a lion-like monster, which works for me because we're about to go all Mufasa on his ass. I think I'm gonna start with exhaust coating because he does like to look at you pretty early on. Hey, pay attention to me. Shoot him with this coating just to get his attention. And yeah, he's got this glowing purple, like, oh! That beam is so scary. It's like a little hyper beam. And it will mess you up. Everything he does messes you up. If he hits you with his little balls or his little beams or his little dust, it like covers you in this hellfire, which will eventually blow up on you. So you gotta get it off you by using your wire bug. So you gotta be careful not to just sit in his areas. If you just sit in his areas, he will punish you for it. So, I'm trying to get an early knockout on him with this exhaust. It looks like... I don't know if I'll get it, actually, without going back to camp and restocking. Because I have missed far too many shots, I think. Yeah. So, I'm out of knockout. I'll just get onto my power, and we'll just start doing some damage to him. You can always do pretty good damage to his tail. When he's in this enraged state, he has so many weak spots. He's got his face. He's got his arms. Okay, maybe not so much his face. That is a scary attack. If I was not, like in really good armor, that's a one-hit a lot of the time. So that's just something to look out for. My friends and I, we like to call him, like, the purple Incineroar. That's just like it's a little Incineroar up B. If you're a Smash fan, you know what that is. So I've got this little purple fire coming off me, and I had to use my wire bug. Unfortunately, I wire bugged right into the guy. It knocked him over, but it also knocked me over. So it's, you know, kind of one of those no harm, no foul situations. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, that's not even at me. That's like at like my pet or something. I'll just work on messing up his tail. Awesome. He is, let's see. I'm just gonna dodge around his tail right now, see if I can get a tail carved with a bow. That'd be really funny if I could break tail with a bow. Wow, he's definitely done a number to me. I'm gonna go ahead and undo that with some max potion, because this is a scary guy. I'm willing to use my max potions on this guy. I don't know where his weak spots are right now. Oh, I guess it's his tail mostly. His tail is usually a pretty good weak spot, but he likes to look at you. And see, now that he's purple, he's got way more weak spots. Like his like little side things here are weak. You can tell by the yellow numbers. And yeah. This guy gets powered up, does a lot of damage, really scary, all that sort of stuff. But ultimately, I have fought this guy 1,000 times. I love this fight so much. And he walks around so proud. Look, he's just like kind of vaguely walking around, especially when he shoots his little purple balls. He doesn't care about you at all. He doesn't respect you. Like he's doing right now, he just kind of loves just walking, just prancing. He doesn't perceive you as a threat at all. But just in case, he'll throw his tail in there, blow it up, and he is just... It's perfect. He's like a little lion, and he's portrayed as so proud. And I just think they did a really good job designing this fight. Go ahead and get some damage on him. Yeah, but other than that, he's fun because he's got a powerful tail that's good to cut off. Maybe not the best tail to cut off in terms of reduction of his offense. Most of his offense doesn't change. He gets a little bit less damage with his tail attacks, but honestly, you shouldn't be being hit with his tail attacks. So there is that. But it gets you a good carve. His tail can get you some good stuff sometimes, so they're definitely worth checking out. And we're gonna go back to camp, restock on my coatings, and then I'll cut back when we're back at the monster. Alright, now that we have more exhaust coatings, I'm gonna be trying to focus on knocking him out. Of course, he's gonna just roar at me, which is annoying. See if I get out of the way just in time there, as a good gamer does. Up in the air, up in the air! Ah, he barely knocked me out of it. But, hey, I avoided a lot of the brunt of that attack, which, you know, was the scary part. Over there on the left, it seems we have company. We've got the Almudron, which is a fight I don't like. And the Almudron, actually, thanks to my help, beat up the heck out of this Magnamalo. Now, I'm gonna try to be optimal here. Gonna run into this wall. I'm gonna redo. Gonna run into this wall, redo, and run into the Almudron. And that gets me the most damage on Magnamalo, while also giving me the ride on Almudron so that I can just mess him up. Now, I don't mind riding Almudron. He's a fine ride. But this is not a character that I enjoy fighting, because he has this little mud that slows you down, and look, it's such a big area that it covers. It's so hard to avoid. And just overall, not a fun fight. He makes his little sandcastles. He moves just a little bit too quick. I've talked about him before and about how much I don't like him. He's probably the one new monster addition that I don't like. But that's just me. That's one lowly opinion. Ooh, I perfect dodged that. That's awesome. It always feels good to perfect dodge, like, powerful attacks. You know, like, you kind of expect to purple dodge, like, weak, predictable attacks. I am being messed up right now, and I don't know... Wow! I was gonna say, I don't know where he is. Found him. Thank goodness I have such good armor. I'm gonna go ahead and use another max potion. Go ahead and get that back up to full. And oh, look, I've got a little poison toad. I'm gonna try and poison this guy. See if I can. Hey, come this way, Magnamalo. Come throw your tail this way. Yeah! I don't know if he activated it. He didn't. Oh well. I'll go ahead and pick up some Magnamalo stuff. And oh look at that. He's paralyzed. Let's get some free damage in on that little on those little arms of his. Oh look, I broke it, and you can see like it's all whittled away. Like I said, this fight is a really fun one, really scary, and you can see his armor start to whittle away, which is good for me. Alright, let's try and get that knockout. He's gonna come down, bam, right in the face, bam, right in the face. Oh, he's already ready to be capped. That's how you know I know my Magnamalo fight. When he's ready to be captured, like, sub 15 minutes. Nice. Ooh, he's trying to survive it, though. He is trying to survive it. Woo! A little bit scary, a little bit scary. Oh well, didn't get the knockout this match, but I'll just run right back over there. I'll put him in his little cage, and then we'll skin him for parts. Some people like to believe that, hey, you know, trapping them's a little bit more humane, or whatever. I mean, obviously it's a video game, nobody actually cares. But, you know, that's kind of like one of the silly arguments made for trapping versus killing. Personally, I'm a trapper. But what I have come to find is that you get parts anyway. So it really doesn't matter. Go ahead and place that trap down, shock them up, throw some tranks on them. So yeah, it may seem more humane, but yeah, we're about to chop him up like a used car that we're scrapping for parts. But yeah, that'll do it for this video. Quick look at Magnamalo and some of the cool things he can do. If you liked it, don't forget to hit like on it, comment, subscribe, ring that bell, all that fun stuff. And we get to hear Akuma here do his little victory. Couldn't have said it better myself, Akuma. Well, this is your girl Philemon, signing off.